Hello everyone! Thank you for watching this video. My name is Huang. I have been working for ANA as a cabin attendant for 7 years. ANA has crew working on overseas bases. Today, I would like to introduce myself working at Taiwan base. I would like to answer some of the questions that I received from Japanese crew. Anyway, let's get started! The number one reason is I enjoy traveling. Since I have a memory, I travel to many countries with my family. When I grew up, I still like to travel. I like to connect with people, sharing different kinds of mind. After graduating from school, I was wondering if there is any career that really fit what I want, and that came out into my mind to be a cabin attendant. Now, I can speak 4 languages, but I couldn't speak Japanese at first. When I joined ANA, I started from the beginning. Every day, I keep learning something new. Until now, I'm familiar with Chinese, Taiwanese, English, and Japanese. To tell the truth, I have never been to Japan before I graduated from school. Because of my father's work, I have lived in South America for 10 years since I was a child. After that, we moved back to Taiwan. When I joined ANA, the first time I visited Japan was in my initial training period. Almost 2.5 months living in Tokyo. Japan was all new for me. A lot of beautiful roads, clean parks, friendly people, and delicious food that really impressed me. Wow! There are still a lot of impressive memory in my mind. I thought, if I'm a passenger, what kind of airline I would like to take? I searched the internet, Anshin, and here comes up a name, ANA. Wow, Anshin, Atadaka, Akaraku, Genki. These 3 words impress me a lot. It is the motto that people who work in ANA always keep in mind, firmly, so I decided to apply. I guess I'm the luckiest one. I still remember the day that I received the offer letter. My phone vibrated, I went to the toilet and checked my email. Then I screamed. I was so surprised that I couldn't help but share that wonderful news with people who I love and who support me a lot. Working for an overseas company with different background of people is a new challenge for me. All of them are proud of me, especially my family who always support me as always do. When I was training for business class service, it was hard to remember the placement of rice and miso soup. My instructor told me that the rice should be placed on the left side and miso soup on the right. I was quite confused. She told me that this is a part of Japanese culture. I realized that Japanese people have such a meaningful culture for the placement of the dinner plate. That was amazing. Every time I see passenger happy, I'm happy. Even that was just a smile, a word, or eye contact. There are a lot of stories that happens in my crew life. Today, I would like to share a lovely story. I still remember it was a flight from Jakarta to Narita. A mother was busy taking care of her baby and father with his son. They were sitting in the center of the row. After takeoff, the baby started to cry. The mother tried to calm the baby down with anxiety. I shared the information with other crews and keep taking care of them all the time. Before landing, I left a message card just to say Happy Mother's Day. The mother was so touched while wiping her teeth and kept saying thank you to us. We also saw her husband gave her a lovely head kiss. All of us were also being in touch. I will never forget these beautiful scenes. I think there should be many foreigners who are very confused about the Japanese sentence daijoubu. Sometimes I also get confused. In English, daijoubu means I'm okay or I'm good. Sometimes Japanese people use this daijoubu word even if they are not I'm okay. So, while on my duty, we have to pay more attention to their facial expressions and circumstances, not only just understanding the meaning of the word. I love eating. When I come to Japan, I always go to a conveyor sushi store and eat whatever I want. My favorite sushis are salmon roll, inari sushi, and namaebi. After having wonderful Japanese food, I always take a walk around the street just to enjoy the atmosphere, such as nearby park or a special store or a cool temple. My favorite places are Shinjuku Park, department store, Meiji Jingu, etc. Now, I take out sushi or any delicious Japanese food and enjoy it in my room. Definitely yes. I still remember the first 2 weeks that I lived in Japan. Whenever I went to the restaurant, the staff always gave me ice water. At first, I wasn't getting used to it. I request normal temperature water instead, but they gave me a confused face. I didn't know why, so I asked one of my Japanese friends. She said, in Japan, they serve only hot tea or ice water. That surprised me a lot, because in Taiwan, we drink normal water or warm water. We think it is a good way to protect our uterus. After having this experience, I request hot tea or ice water if I go to a restaurant. In the cabin, if a passenger requests a glass of water without special request, I will ask, how would you like your water for confirmation? I love Japanese fruit. Many people say Taiwanese fruit are delicious, but for me, I think Japanese fruits are also juicy. My favorite fruits are peach, muscat grapes, and strawberry. I love them so much. I always recommend some seasonal fruits to Taiwanese people who want to travel Japan. Taiwanese people love Japanese otsumami and sweets, like chocolate cookies, chewing candies, caramel milk candy. Whenever I get into the supermarket, I will pick up some of them and share it with my friends. I like to spend time watching Japanese movies and cartoons. A lot of Japanese TV programs are broadcast in Taiwan and it's quite popular. I have learned most of Japanese phrases from them. And also, I like to chat with some of Japanese friends and share something that I learned from TV. When I fly with Japanese crew, I try out my newly learned Japanese. I recommend Taiwanese people to visit Lake Kawaguchi as a family trip. It is a quiet place and you can see Mountain Fuji clearly when the weather is good. I have been to Lake Kawaguchi for 5 days with my family. We enjoy a lot of Japanese food. We also enjoy the view of Mountain Fuji while soaking in the hot spring. It was an unforgettable experience. They were impressed with what they saw in Japan. Normally, on my days off, I like to spend time with my family. My family believes that morning is the best start up. In the morning, we always have a delicious breakfast that's made by my mom, and we talk about what happens every day. Sometimes we will have some traditional Taiwanese breakfast, such as non-sugar soybean milk or original egg pancake. If I have a free time, I usually go to the library or bookstore to find something interesting. In the afternoon, if the weather is good, we often go outdoor walking. Sometimes my parents just walk and I run. I enjoy doing exercise. But now the city breaks down, so I do yoga and spinning bike instead. 動画をご覧いただきありがとうございました。皆さんコロナが収束したらぜひ台湾に遊びに来てください。皆さんと空の上でお会いできるのを楽しみにしています。また会いましょう。Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. Thank you.
ANA, Inspiration of Japan.